Alright, what's up guys? I got a tool review for you. This is on the Milwaukee PVC cutter. Now everybody and their mother makes a tool review on the Milwaukee drills or the Sawzall or the rotary hammer or all the common stuff. You don't see a lot of reviews for these things. Now I can tell you, if you get one of these, you will never cut PVC with a normal ratcheting shear ever. This cuts up to 2-inch PVC. Anything bigger than that, you're going to use a Sawzall, but I don't know, whatever else you would cut PVC with. I've always used a Sawzall. Now the good thing about this is you get your clean factory straight. It looks almost factory joints. You see right here, I actually cut this piece of PVC with it, and it's not perfectly straight, but it's clean. Now, a few things about it. So you got a dual trigger. You got, this is to bring the blade down, and then that's to release the blade. Now, if you hit the unlock button, there's like this button. It goes all the way through. This button right here. You actually have to hold it when you're using the shear. But then you have your forward and back, or your up and down, either way. Because if you let off of the lock mechanism before, this is your quick release. If you let off of that before you unlock the blade, you'll have to manually bring the blade back up. Another thing, the only problem I've really had with this thing is the blade keeps coming loose, and then I've always had to run to the truck and get an Allen key or whatever. And I just found this out the other day. If you look right here in the handle, there's a damn Allen key in the handle. If I would have known that about 2 months ago, that would have been amazing. But standard 12-volt batteries. This thing's pretty good on batteries. You can put a little stick battery in there and go about all day with it. But let's cut some PVC with it. Why not? So first you got to put it in reverse, unlock it, and then it'll bring the blade up, and then you switch it back into forward or back down. This is, I believe this is 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. It's 1.5 inches or 1.25 inches. Battery's dead. There we go. And let it back up. And back down. Or maybe the battery was loose. That's what it was. Let me see if I can get a better view for you. Whoop, don't bump the camera. So I'm gonna take it all the way down. I'm gonna hold the lock button. Oh, I can't. It's a weird angle that I'm doing it at. Let's see if I can get it to. There it goes. See? And it just pops back up like that. I've cut a crap ton of PVC with this thing. The blade's still pretty sharp. So, next, I've actually got, now all this PVC, let's see. I've had this PVC in the freezer right here. This is actually a piece of 2-inch, and it's only about 50 degrees or so. I don't know if you can see that. I was trying to get one to shatter, but I don't think I had it in the freezer long enough. That's the only thing to this thing. We do a lot of drains on cases in stores, like frozen food cases or medium temp cases, and usually the pipe stays cold all the time, and so it becomes super fragile and super brittle. And when you do this thing with these shears, it'll actually just destroy it. So whenever you're using these things, make sure you wear your safety glasses. There was yeah, right there. There's a little stamped image of a guy wearing safety glasses. And then, don't stick your finger in there. Be an idiot. But this is 2-inch pipe. It's the biggest this thing can cut. And, let's see. It didn't shear. Nice clean edge. Now the thing is, it does leave a little burr out here on the outside. If you're not careful, I actually drug my finger across this one time and it sliced my finger way up. But let's do it again. See, quick release. It's a little funky. You know, maybe I'm misguiding you here. Sometimes it works like that, and sometimes it doesn't. But usually, if you don't unlock it, or if you don't lock it again, you can always let it back up. But see, it goes flying off when it cuts. But there's your cut. See. So, other than that, it's a pretty good tool. And you can just lock it like that to close the blade. It's easier for storage or whatever. The only thing I told you about was the blade, and you could thread lock this, but then if you ever have to change a blade, it's gonna be a bitch. So just kind of left it the way it was, and whenever it would get loose, I tighten it back up. And especially now that I found out that Allen key's in the handle. So anyway, this is my review on this. Make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, when you're cutting smaller pipe, like 3/4 or half or whatever in here, and this thing also do pecs, or I've tried rubber hose with this and it ends up just pinching it down in the blade channel the blade sets in. So I would recommend rubber hose, but I have done pecs and a couple other soft pipes like that. It works pretty good, or plastic pipe. But when you're doing 3/4 or so, it's a lot easier to get a crooked cut. You know, with 2-inch, the whole thing is 2 inches. So the 2-inch pipe sits in there perfect. But other than that, it's actually a really great tool. It's like 130 bucks for the tool itself. Well worth every penny. Especially like, you know, for instance, when we were in these grocery stores and you're doing the drains in the grocery store and you're using a Sawzall. And this one's actually not this bad, but you get all these burrs and you got all these little plastic shavings that go all over the floor. And then you have to sweep or go get a broom. And with this thing, you're just cleaning up little pieces like this, or, you know, whatever. So anyways, that's it for this video, and I will catch you guys in the next one.